enjoy using my fidget because it motivates me to do a little bit more than I was before.
It helps me to see how many steps I've done every day, so it helps me with my fitness.
It gives me a really good assessment of how much exercise I've done that day. It really helps me know whether I've done much, whether I need to do a bit more, what my base level is.
What I like about it is the fact that I can wear it and it doesn't, you can't really see it. You can see it, but it's like an accessory now. It looks good with the black shoes. And I like it because you can actually see what you've done.
I like the way you can sort of see everything that you've been doing, and what's good about that is instead of getting in my car and going to the shops or something, it encouraged me to walk in, and because I could see what I was achieving, I found it better than going to the gym and things like that.
I enjoy using my fidget because it keeps me focused on what I'm doing. I think you need something to focus on when you're trying to train for something or get fit, and it just helps me focus on that.
On average now, it's probably about 7,000 or 8,000.
It's about 8,000.
On a bad day, around 5,000. On a good day, around 10,000.
About 6.5, although I have been doing more because I'm training for the 3 peaks, so obviously 3 days a week now I'm actually doing more steps than that, so looking at 10,000 steps.
So I say 15,000, 16,000 a day.
I enjoy using my fidget because I can see what everyone else is doing. I can see what I'm doing, and you can physically go on the site and see it. So it's visual. So you sort of you can think about how much you've done, but when you can actually see it, it's a lot better.
Yes, it's made me focus on my fitness more. Definitely, it's made a difference.
Yes, because I now know, I can tell a day where I know I won't have done any walking around the site or doing any exercise, so I'll make sure I try and do some now.
Yeah, definitely. What I find useful is that I can actually compare weeks by weeks. So rather than day to day, log on and see how my week's been compared to the previous week, so I can plot when I'm office-based more or when I'm on foot. So if I've got a big shortfall on a quiet week, then I need to do some exercise at the weekend.
Certainly. I started to lose weight, believe it or not. I was only lost about 3 or 4 kilos, but I changed the waist size on my trousers, and that was brilliant. I hadn't done that for about 7 or 8 years, so that was good.
I'm a lot healthier because I'm training, I'm eating correctly, and it has a knock-on effect on everything. And it also, I think, you perform better at work because you're trained, because you're eating correctly. So it impacts your performance at work. I'm a lot sharper.
I enjoy using my fidget because even though people think I've been tagged by the police, I find great enjoyment explaining to them actually what I'm part of and that it's getting me moving about more, and then they're jealous.
Yes, I do, yeah. There's there's one person here that I do compete with, so we have a joke about it, but also I set myself targets and try to sort of keep a bit more active people.
I really enjoyed, and the competitiveness that we started to form within Westwood was good.
I didn't think I would be competitive, but in particular because there's another team going from the peaks, and they have all got fidget. I can see what they're doing, and I'm quite competitive with that team, especially because there's another female in, so I can see what she's doing.
Oh, I enjoy using my fidget because I just found it's a fairly simple but a great way to start getting healthy and naturally losing weight a little bit at the same time. If not weight in your weight through being heavy, it's through a waist size, which is fantastic.
I'm definitely a bit fitter, and it's actually given me a bit more motivation to set a few more targets to do some various other things, like so I'm going to enter a swimming challenge, which I think getting generally a bit fitter has given me the confidence to know I can actually attain that.
Yes, definitely. And my trainers are suffering for it. They're looking a bit more worn quicker than they would have before FIJIT anyway.
I've missed being with the FIJIT now for the last 3 weeks or so. I'm really looking forward to going back to it. And I think it's one of the best things that's happened here for the last 4 or 5 years. In as far as we got competitive, it was exciting. And I've achieved so much in those 3 months, 4 months maybe, and I just find it great.